Hello, everyone. Welcome to Season 3, Episode 7
Oh, yes.
of
Tyler's
Tyler's
Talk
Talk
Football,
Football,
sort
sort
of.
of.
Straight from the
Basement.
We're back again,
We're
honey.
back
Hon,
again.
we had taken some weeks off.
Yeah, we had a few buys in a
We had a
row.
few buys, we had to take some time off for ourselves.
Yes, right, for
But
ourselves. But we
we,
are back in
we're
full
back and
effect.
ready to get back to it.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
I
yes.
am Q.
And I'm Viv. Vivian's my real name, but everybody calls me Viv.
Billy.
But my alter ego is Billy.
That's right.
The Buffalo Bills. Bills.
That's right.
Bills.
That's
Oh,
right.
but don't even get me
Of
started
course,
yet.
don't
get
get
me
me
started.
You look wonderful this
Oh, thank you.
Sunday.
Thank you, sweetheart. Well, I thought I would. Billy thought she'd get dressed up today
I see.
because I just, it's autumn. It's almost the end of autumn, and it's
Yes.
Thanksgiving week.
Yes, it
It's
is.
Thanksgiving
Coming up.
week, so we have so much to be thankful for.
A lot to be
Thankful to be alive. That's the first thing. Jeez. Thankful for our health. Thankful for our family and our
Right.
friends, and thankful for you guys.
Right.
Thankful for you, those
Thankful.
of you that watch us and let us give you a little bit of fun and enjoy. So
That's right.
we enjoy that. And
Hey,
also,
What's that?
honey, I coordinated.
Yes, you all color coordinated.
Yes, I coordinated.
Yes.
Because of course plum,
Yeah.
autumn plum,
Okay.
and the hair is like yam
Yeah.
colored hair
Yeah.
because yams are my favorite Thanksgiving Day
Right,
food,
right.
and the plum represents cranberries.
Here we go.
Now,
Okay.
but I'm sorry, and this is from my girl Candace Maffei.
Okay.
There's been a worldwide debate about cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
Cranberry sauce in the can, or those little real cranberries, little box of cranberries. And I am team cranberry sauce. I like tasting the steel of the can. I like seeing the can jiggle when you take the knife around it and get it out. So I
Okay.
thought I would represent cranberry sauce.
Very well. Let's move
Love
on
you,
to
Candace.
our toast.
Yes. Yes. Oh God, we have so much to
Okay.
talk about because we
Yes,
bring
we
up.
do. Yes, we
Okay,
do.
honey, what are you drinking?
I am drinking my Dunkin' coffee
Of course. And
in my New York Giants mug.
and you know what? You won't believe it. I'm just plain Jane like you. I am drinking.
Why
Well, I
am I
mean,
playing
because I like fancy things.
Okay.
But I do have a very pretty Bill's cup, and I'm
Yes.
just drinking plain decaf because I don't need anything caffeinated.
With a little bit of
Decaf with a little bit of almond milk. All right.
Here we go, sweetie.
Very tasty, nutmeggy, and cinnamony. Very
Can you
good.
believe it's week 12 already in the NFL?
No, I do not believe that.
6 weeks to go.
Wow.
Getting closer to the playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah, but let me tell you, we have a few NFL stories
Ah!
to talk about. And, of course, first up, the Bills, for the last few weeks, have won 3 in a row.
Oh, I mean this. I can't.
They are
Ooh,
doing very well
hot.
right now.
ooh, they're so hot. They are
And
so hot. They are
none
so
more
hot.
bigger
None.
than the Chiefs game.
Oh my
And they
God.
took care of the Chiefs up in Buffalo.
Oh my gosh.
Now, tell
Let
me
me please just
about
move out the way.
how
Let me
you-
handle this.
How you-
Well. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And oh my Bills. Last Sunday was one of the best games I've seen this season. Okay, just bear
Mhm.
with me, sweetheart. That daggone Josh practically cared. I mean, the receivers were on fire. It was a great game. The excitement, the energy in the Highmark Stadium, of course, and the Mills Mafia. I'm so excited. The Bills Mafia showed out, and even CBS NFL was there with Nate Burleson with his little red riding hood coat on, and everyone was there
With
and,
fur.
With fur, look very handsome as always. But anyway, um, the Bills, Josh, killed it. I was a little nervous. I mean, because they're our nemesis, the Chiefs, and there's always that daggone Mahomes.
Right.
You give him an inch, he takes 2 feet. I mean, even at the end, I'm not even, honey. It was 1 second. I'm still nervous. I said,
Yeah.
"You think we're going to make it?"
Yes.
Because
of course.
Mahomes. But Josh deserved the title of Superman.
Right.
That last play was probably one of the best plays I've ever seen in my entire life. And Josh was moving. Josh said, "Come on." Josh said,
Move out of the way.
Move. He was running and running, and he got in, and I was just beside myself.
Oh, you were.
Hey, folks, I was screaming over here. Oh my God, I'm still excited.
Wow.
I was in the bedroom. Q came up, and I started screaming my head off. He said, if you don't stop, the neighbors are going to think something's going on over here, and they're going to call the cops.
Oh,
I couldn't help
yeah.
myself. I was so
Yeah,
proud.
you were a bit too much.
Can you
A bit too
imagine?
much, but
But just listen.
excited, very excited.
Can you imagine if we're going to get to the AFC Championship? I'm more than likely, probably against Mahomes. Hopefully, if we defeat them, can you imagine us in Super Bowl? I will have to take some
Well,
Xanax.
we got a few more games to go. I'm sure you will be around there.
Mm, mm.
Yes. Okay.
But it was wonderful.
The Giants, unfortunately,
please.
lost 2 tough games, and they had a bye. So they haven't been a good team at all. And the latest news,
Yes.
of course, Daniel Jones released himself. Went to the front office and said, "Please release me."
Oh, Danny boy, the da da da.
So he is now on waivers,
from Glen to Glen.
and Monday he'll clear waivers.
Down the mountain.
No. To add more misery to that story,
Releasing himself.
he was relegated to third string.
Oh, jeez.
And the reason why he was relegated to third string because the Giants picked up that injury clause where they say, well, if he got hurt, they had to give him $24 million. Of course, they made him some taxi squad safety so that nothing will happen to him during this time. And what they did was Danny just said, "Hey, just release me,
I'm out.
please, please." And
but I don't like that term release. Can I just speak to that for a minute? I think there could be a more appropriate term than he released himself. I guess just saying. Just saying, but go ahead.
Just saying. And if you recall, just a few short years ago.
Yes.
Now, Tommy DeVito.
Tommy
has been promoted to first string quarterback ahead of Drew Lock.
Awesome?
And I'm sure Drew feels like a fool. Yeah.
But
again,
waiting.
Tommy DeVito, Tommy Cutlets.
Can I talk about Tommy?
Talk about Tommy.
Now,
please.
Let me just say this. People think, oh, you guys, all you talk about the Bills and Giants. No, I mean, I like talking about the Bills. Of course, the Bills are my heart. But I do my research on other teams because this is a full throttle show. We talk about all kinds of things. Now, I did my research, sweetheart. Guess what I found out?
What?
First of all,
what did you find?
When Tommy was put in last year, I just fell in love with this young man. I just love a good story. Hometown boy from Jersey. And his parents, Italian. You know how I feel about my Italians. And I love just nothing but love. And they always do. Are you listening to me, honey?
I am all ears.
They always do the tailgate.
Yes.
And I mean, they have some good Italian food.
Yes,
you hear me? Sausage and peppers.
Chicken cutlets.
Cutlets, everything. So, the thing I found out about this adorable Tommy DeVito, and I mistakenly did I call him Danny? People were asking online, is that Danny's? There's no relation.
No relation whatsoever.
There's not millions of DeVitos. Come on. However, our Tommy DeVito, the new quarterback for your team, the kid is called Tommy. His nickname is DeVito. Guess why? I mean, not nickname is DeVito.
Why is the nickname DeVito?
No, his nickname is Cutlets.
Yes.
You know why?
Why is that?
Because when the kid was a kid, and probably even more so than
when
that.
the kid was a kid.
Okay. Over the years, his mother, Mrs. DeVito, made his favorite dish, chicken cutlets. Yeah. And so it stuck. So now he is the kid from Jersey, Tommy Cutlets.
Good story for Tommy Cutlets, Tommy DeVito. Let's see what the Giants can do with him at the helm. I
hope so.
Maybe he'll give him a little bit of spark like he did a couple of years ago when he replaced Danny when Danny was injured.
Yeah.
And we'll see. I mean, after all, we need something to generate some positivity for the New York Giants. So let me ask you a question: Is it Dable? Is he good or is he bad?
Well, Dribble,
Dribble.
Dribble, dabble, dribble.
Dribble, dabble,
The coach
dabble.
is he going to be next? That's my question. I mean, okay, they got rid of him, or Danny released himself.
Yes.
Okay, and now Dribble. Of course, they're going to be looking at the coach.
All right.
Is his job on the line? What do you think, Tip?
It should be on the line. That's for sure.
What
He
do
hasn't
you think
proved
he's?
anything to me.
You think he's anxious, nervous? I mean, how
No,
do you
he's
coach?
not anxious or nervous,
You don't
but
think
yes,
so?
he is a little
But wait,
bit.
how do you say no, but yes?
Yeah, but I say no, but yes.
What answer is
Well,
that?
well, it's a good answer right now. That's what I'm going to stick with. Okay, let's move on to the Jets running out of fuel. Aaron, sad.
Well,
They are definitely underachievers here. The New York Jets. I mean, they were expected to do a hell of a lot better. But
could it be?
Could it be? There it is.
Oh, he's so
Look at that face.
sad.
Look at that
Oh,
face.
he's so sad.
Aaron
Sad
Rodgers.
Aaron. What the
I
hell
don't know what's
is
going
going
them.
on with him?
Well,
And they said it was Salah. Didn't they?
Oh,
and they got
well.
rid of my Salah and Salah.
well,
and-
they
and-
weren't going to get rid of Aaron, so Salah was the next.
Sacrificial lamb. That's what they did.
Well, that's a good word for it.
Thank you.
Sacrificial lamb. But the interim is not good at all.
Are they ever really?
Well, you know what?
I don't
We'll
think that's
see
fair.
next year when they get a new coach, and best believe they'll get a new coach for the New York Football Jets.
Do you have any idea who you think it could be? Any names being tossed around so far? I mean, I know it's still halftime of the season, but any names being tossed around?
No.
I think Rex Ryan. That's just my personal opinion. Bring him back.
He should stay on. He should stay on ESPN.
Was he a Jets coach or the Giants coach?
He was a Jets coach.
I'll bring him back.
Way back.
I heard that he wants to coach again.
Oh well.
I mean, my sources were telling me.
I don't think he was a great coach in the first place, anyway. All right. Let's move on.
Okay.
Our and your boy Russell Wilson. Now
Well-
Russell has brought Steelers plenty of wins.
Yes, he has.
I mean, basically, he's made a good comeback from that terrible time in Denver, where Sean Payton just embarrassed the man. And Russell wasn't playing that well, but he didn't need to be embarrassed like that. So, what do you have to say about Russell?
let me just say,
my dear?
I don't have enough
I know
time.
this is one of your
He's one of
boys.
my sons. I don't have
One of
enough.
your
I don't
sons.
have enough time to talk about Russell Wilson because
I
I
gotta tell
respect the man.
Yeah.
I love the man.
Yes.
His character is stellar. He's in the perfect team, Steelers, because I believe the man has a heart. I mean, his constitution is steel.
Yeah,
His resilience,
Constitution,
is steel.
Yes.
Okay. Now, even when they did him dirty in Denver, that's what they call it.
Dirty in Denver.
They did him dirty in Denver. I don't know whether it was because of the altitude with Peyton Manning. What's his name? Peyton Sterling. What's his name? Peyton.
No, Steph Payton.
Steph Payton.
No, that's it.
Steph. What's his name?
The
Sean.
coach.
Sean
Sean Payton. You got me going.
Okay, they did him dirty, and what they did on the sidelines, I'm telling you, that was just. I don't think there's a lot of guys who would have taken that except a Russell Wilson, because of what's in him, what he's made of. So I'm so glad that, and I was worried that he had to. He sprained his muscle, his thigh.
Strain the calf.
Okay, I didn't realize it took that long to get that recovered. Who
Well,
knew?
well, you know what? It depends on the strain itself.
It must
It
have been
depends.
pretty
This is like a
tough strain.
hamstring, which is a very large muscle
Yeah.
in the leg. Those things can take weeks, but we know that,
But let me just say this: I'm not done, honey. So the muscle gets unstrained, it gets healed, right? Then you would think, in some people's cases, he's had time out. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back in as powerful as he did. Russ said, "Watch me."
why don't you?
Russ said,
I want the job that
Russ
I
said, "You ain't
was
taking
traded for.
You ain't taking this job, young
I
buck."
want the job
You know.
that I know I can do.
Exactly.
And Russell is doing it. Now they just happened to lose last Thursday.
That's okay.
Close game, but
That's okay.
Russell has redeemed himself. Russell's the man in Pittsburgh right now until
Oh,
something else is done.
You know what I think, hon? I think he is a testament, and he's a role model for young boys and young men who,
Yeah.
and not even just a football story. First of all, his life's going to be a movie one day. I'll tell you, I can believe it.
Oh,
I
of course
predict
you can
this.
believe that.
I can predict. Or he'll be sitting up there doing commentating.
Oh,
That's my Russ.
commentator.
Oh, he's gonna be
for sure.
fabulous.
He did that as
the
rookie
whole
year.
package. The whole package. Don't even get me started.
Yes.
But let me just say this before we move on. The reason I love him so much, and I know you're tired of me talking about Russell, the reason I love him is because he walks the walk, he talks the talk. Okay, and you never see him here. You never hear nothing. Family Guy. Oh my God! Last week after the game, all the little Russell, all the little his children and Sierra's beautiful wife, they all embrace him. He's a family guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and for you haters out there, stop calling him a nerd. I don't appreciate it.
Okay.
We need more nerds. I'll leave it alone. And he's not a nerd.
All right. So here we go. On to the next little story.
Oh,
I'm tell you.
I can't. It's too
Anthony
hot.
Richardson, quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts, second-year guy, who took himself out of the game because he was tired. Now here was a man who was 22 years old,
Well,
and took himself out of the NFL football game as the starting quarterback because he was tired. Now you gotta believe social media went nuts. All the broadcasters and sportcasters went nuts. What is this kid doing? What's he doing? Well, I know you want to talk about him, but
you kind of. I'm so. You know, I don't know how much more. Hon, I don't. How much more do I have left to give to this show? I just. Can I speak about him?
Yeah, you
What's
speak
his
about
name?
him, please.
Richardson.
Anthony Richardson.
First of all, he's a QB for Indianapolis Colts, correct?
Yes,
okay. I don't know the man. I don't know none of these people, but I have an opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is our show, so I can say what I want to say. Now, let me say this about Mr. Anthony. A young buck, 22. What's he tired? Why is he tired? He don't know tired.
You don't know tired.
Okay, so you getting paid $40 million a year, and I know I'm exaggerating, but they get paid so much money. Don't even get me started with that. He decides before the end of the game, not the end of the season, folks, end of the game. Mr. Anthony Richardson, 22. I have bras older than that. 22 years old. I'm tired. What's he tired for? Let me tell you something, Q.
Terrible mistake.
Let me tell you something, Quentin Van Q-Tip. If I decided midday of my job, tell my supervisor, my director of nursing, I'm tired. I'm going to go to Dunkin' Donuts and see I'm taking a nap. They said, okay, girlfriend, go ahead. Guess what? Next day, Vivi can't get into her computer. Passwords all locked out. Can't get into the main door. Who gives him the right to... Now, let me just say this with all, trying to be fair, because that's what Billy does. She's about parity, Now, if he was sick, if he's tired because he has sleep apnea, I always think medical conditions.
Of course.
Does he have COPD? Is he tired? Does he have a cardiac issue? Did he have an argument with his girlfriend? He couldn't. He's all wound up, pissed off. I don't know. They didn't say why he's tired. Now, if he's just tired just because he's tired, well, I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm done.
Well, listen.
I'm done.
He got a lot of flack for that.
He should have. What they
but
say,
of course,
ridiculous.
Joe Flacco.
Flack. Now that's the best one you've had in 3 seasons. He got a lot of flack. Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco was the backup quarterback. Came into the game. And, Joe hasn't played well since. And so he was recently replaced by Anthony. Anthony got back into the good graces.
It's horrible.
I guess he realized his mistake. I'm sure he had a moment where he just said, what was I doing? What was I thinking?
Yeah.
Because, you have a lot of teammates, coaches, fans, everybody, social media, everybody was getting on him. What was this kid? And there are so many players out there who want to be NFL quarterbacks who are sitting in the wings just
chopping at the bit
for that opportunity, and you're tired. There's no tired in football unless you're taken out because you're looking tired.
Right. Or if he's, something serious. But who was the biggest influence beside the pundits, beside the Stephen A. Smiths of the world and all of them?
Yeah.
His mother probably said, you better get your ass, back in there. What's wrong? Get over there.
All right.
I'm sad.
Let's move on.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Sorry, I just, as a
Let's
mom,
move
I
on
just
to
have an
our
opinion.
NFL
Yes!
Spotlight segment.
Guess who?
Josh Allen.
Well,
Take it away.
there was not even anybody in competition to be this week's spotlight because my Josh, our Josh, oh my Josh, is it. He may be even up for quarterback, player of the year, NFL MVP, anything. If he keeps this up, I was watching ESPN all week, and these commentators are saying, Josh, he's up there with Lamar in terms of 1-2, the 1-2 spot. Personally, I give it to Josh, but okay. So, guys, Billy did some research.
Of course.
Now, I ain't going to talk about the stuff we already know. He's one of the greatest quarterbacks ever in the NFL. Only 8 seasons in. So we're not going to talk about X's and O's and dots and exclamation points, whatever the things are called, whatever you all call them in the sports world. We're talking about stats and all that. We're going to talk about real life because that's what I do. I tell stories about real life.
That's what you do.
Joshua Patrick Allen. That's his real name. Joshua. Better known as Josh. 28 years old. Now, Josh played football at the University of Wyoming. Now, I don't know if it's a big juggernaut school.
It's Division One.
Okay. But he played for the Wyoming Cowboys. And he was selected 7th pick by the Bills in the 2018 draft. Okay. Josh is a tall glass of water. He is 6'5". I didn't even realize that. And I thought I knew all I knew about him. But nobody ever knows everything. He's 6'5".
Yeah.
He's huge. He's huge out there. And a very nicely muscled 237 pounds. Josh was born in Fireball, California. Do you know what Fireball is? Fireball. Fireball. It's 40 miles near Fresno.
No.
Okay. He grew up, never heard of it. He's a Cali guy. He grew up on a 3,000-acre cotton farm. Did you guys know that? He's an agriculture guy, farm boy. Now, he received no scholarships for any D1 schools at all. He was also a leading scorer. He's a full Renaissance man. He played on the basketball team, leading scorer. He was a pitcher on his baseball team. Well, what can he do? No, he can do it all. And while he was doing this in Fireball, he worked on the family farm and at his mom's restaurant at the same time.
Where's the tissue box?
And he is all American. Now, let's fast forward to what we. Do you know he's an avid golfer?
Oh yeah, I've seen him now.
He's participated in the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am.
Yes, he has.
That's a big deal?
Yeah, it's been on TV.
Okay, that's a big deal. Avid golfer, and in his new home, he has a golf course. All the accolades and all the amenities that you would expect.
You would expect that. Yes.
And a few more things. Before Josh goes into any game, this really touched my heart because I love standard music, American standards. He loves old-fashioned American standard music.
Mm-hmm.
His pregame playlist includes the awesome, one of my favorites, Frank Sinatra. He listened to Frank Sinatra. I did it my way. He listens to Sammy Davis, the Candyman can because he mixes it with love. Elvis, and Paul Anka, and Billy Joel. This is who my Josh listens to get in his head to get right for the Bills game. And ending on a lovely, sweet, romantic note, my Josh is still dating the beautiful, talented actress Haley, I don't know if I pronounced her name correctly, Steinfeld, since 2023. We wish them the best.
We wish Josh the best.
What I love about their relationship,
what's that?
Under the radar. You don't see her everywhere and everything. They're just handling their business because relationships come, they go.
Don't get us started.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all.
No, you don't see her in the press box.
No, no. And a spotlight
any box
on
after
Josh.
that.
And Josh, keep it going. We love you.
All right. All right. Let's move on. Okay. Now, these are the conference leaders since 3 weeks have passed. Not much has changed in the AFC. The Bills, the Steelers, Texans, and Chiefs. The Steelers took over because they beat the Ravens, and they've been winning steadily. Ravens right behind them though. And in the NFC, the Eagles have taken over from Washington. Washington lost a couple, but they'll be there at the end. Lions, of course, Falcons and the Cardinals. Now, Cardinals have come back from the dead because now they're leading that division. So it's the wild, wild west out there in the NFC. Now, hot teams, of course, your Bills,
Well,
one of the hottest,
oh,
and
so hot.
the Detroit Lions, who
Oh,
won
they're fabulous.
8 in a row.
They're very well. They're doing
Wow.
good. Doing good.
The Eagles have won
A lot
6
of
in a
good
row.
contenders.
And the Cardinals have won 4 in a row. So these are some very hot teams out there who are just beating up on everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the playoff picture is becoming a little more clear, even though we have 6 weeks to go. Now,
6 weeks, that's all.
all right.
Man.
Preview of this week's games. The Tampa Bay Bucks versus the Giants at 1 p.m. today.
Your game is at 1 with
Yes,
with
yes,
Mr.
yes.
With Tommy Cutlets.
Yes, with Tommy Cutlets. We're excited to see what he can
I
do.
am too.
And generate something
You know what I
in
was
the
thinking?
Giant organization.
I was thinking if we have time, you want to go get a chicken cutlet sandwich?
Okay. Bills have a bye week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I can relax.
Please that. Now, some of the key games today, they may have playoff implications down the road because some teams are in second place trying to get, or third place trying to get the second place, or second place trying to get the first place. 49ers at the Packers, the Colts at the Texans, and the Eagles at the Rams on Monday night.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So that's it in a nutshell.
That is it in a nutshell for week 7
honey,
and week 12 of the NFL. Yes.
I want to say happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving
Be thankful
to
for
you too.
And I want to say thank you to all of thank you. And thank you for all of our viewers, and our listeners. And if you like what you listen to and you want a little bit of joy, want to spread it, please do. Just
push that subscribe button
for YouTube. And on Facebook, if you would just share, just push share and share this show, and we'd appreciate it.
All righty. Okay, everyone. Enjoy your games. Enjoy your Sunday.
Thank you. See you next week. Happy Thanksgiving all to you and your family.
Yes. Bye-bye now.